So what did you do today?
Well, I didn't really do too much. I kind of relaxed and watched TV. I have to admit, I didn't really do much of anything. A whole lot of nothing.
Thanks for sending me a picture of Miranda Lambert so I can get started on that star film for you.
Absolutely. That sounds great, Tyler.
I haven't started it yet, but I will at some point.
Thank you.
No problem.
That picture was when I met her.
Yes, I believe it's a screenshot you took of a Facebook status.
Yeah, I had shared that because that's when I met her at Darien Lake 2 years ago.
What was it like?
It was wonderful. I walked up and I was dressed in my Western shirt that has sparklies on it and my Western belt. And she said, "Look at all that bling." It was awesome.
Bling you were wearing?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, you did a pretty good job on this pot roast.
I'm glad you like it. Yep. Just right, huh? There's not too much spice on it.
Yep. Do you want any of this sparkling juice?
No, thanks.
Okay.
Sounds good.
It tastes pretty good.
Glad you like it.
When we went shopping for Christmas groceries, did we buy 1 or 2 bags of frozen shrimp?
Just one.
You
know what I haven't found yet?
What?
That cheese tray. With those different cheeses.
Oh, that European cheese tray?
Yeah, where in the heck did that go?
I think I might have an idea of where it might be.
Oh. Huh.
Would you like to sample the European cheese tray for breakfast tomorrow?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I'm also looking forward to having English muffin with some butter on it. And toasted.
English muffins are good.
Yes, they are. What other leftovers do we have?
I don't know. We got a whole bunch of this. We got more of this pot roast left. We got pie, chocolate chip cookies. We got all kinds of stuff. Pretty good.
I spent quite a bit of time working on a series of Lunapic props so that I could make it look like a character within the Dan Hamming I'm currently working on.
Oh.
I had turned their face from a sort of 3/4 view to a side view, I believe. Or at least closer to a side view.
That's good.
When did you see that Santa styrofoam?
I saw it this morning when I went, or this afternoon, I should say, when I went in your room. It was really good.
Thanks, I'm glad you liked it.
Yeah.
It's intended for me to give it to Dad so he can give it to his parents because Grandma Dearest requested a styrofoam drawing of Santa.
Ah. I would say she's going to like that because you did a very good job on that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And thanks for all the markers and styrofoam you got me today.
You're welcome. You'll be doing a lot of styrofoam drawings, right?
Mm-hmm.
Delicious.
Mm-hmm. And what was it like cooking the pot roast?
Well, it wasn't really too difficult, Tyler. I had to, I put a combination of olive oil and butter in a pan. And I had the heat on about 6, and I waited for the butter to melt. I put some seasoning on it, pepper, and some garlic and steak seasoning. And then I seared off all around all of the edges to keep the juices in. And then I put it in the oven. And I put some more pepper, what else did I put in there? Some Worcestershire sauce, some A1 steak sauce, some smoky barbecue sauce. Then I chopped up some celery, some onions, and put in the carrots and the potatoes. And then I cooked it at 350 for about 4 hours.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, it wasn't actually too hard. It was pretty easy to make. Yep.
I'm planning on using this sort of thin piece for the Miranda Lambert styrofoam.
Oh, okay, honey. Whatever you think works the best.
Thanks. Yeah, I think that would work pretty well.
Oh, good. That's odd. I don't see what it is.
The eggs?
What's that?
The eggs? Did you say you don't see the
That
eggs?
cheese tray. Huh. That's weird. Huh. Where would that have gone?
The European cheese tray?
Yeah.
I'm thinking it might, I may have put it on, I may have stacked it on the top shelf and maybe it accidentally fell. That's my current theory. So maybe try looking at the back of the top shelf. Maybe it'll be there. If so, I'm sorry I lost the European cheese tray.
No, that's okay. I just don't... Do we really have it? Aha! Success. It did tip down. Well, good. We still have it, Ty. We can have that tomorrow.
Awesome. Is it still good?
Well, I don't think it even has an expiration date on it.
Oh, no, it didn't.
It doesn't. So, well, I'm going to say that your guess is as good as mine. Hope so. Burp. Glad we didn't forget about it. That would have sucked.
Yeah, it's not good to waste food.
Yeah, we don't want to waste food, that's for sure. Ugh.
I spent some time today, roughly in the evening, somewhere between the afternoon and the evening, to play a game called Cover Orange 2.
Oh yeah, how was that?
It was pretty fun. A fun little puzzle game where I was ultimately able to figure out the solution for all of the levels. It had some difficulty on level 14.
Wow.
May I please have some pecan pie with whipped cream?
You can.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Look, I've been eating a lot lately.
Well, it is the holidays.
True. Yes, that's true, Ty. It is.
Besides, we have a lot of leftovers.
Yes, we do.
Do we know of any groups we can give our leftovers to?
Well, Tyler, I think when you donate stuff, I think they generally want it to be non-perishable food.
Oh, you mean like cans of corn and stuff like that?
Nice, very nice thought.
Definitely.
I know, I think we got enough food in here that cooks to last us for a couple more days.
Definitely.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Perhaps when we run out of leftovers, I'll either get Americanized Chinese food again or Panera. spread.
Yeah. Things have definitely been challenging with this COVID.
It's definitely created some challenges, but challenges that can be overcome. With hope and determination.
Yep.
This is a pretty good pecan pie.
I'm glad you see that. I guess your mom knows how to cook pretty good.
Isn't it 90% following the recipe? After all, I made a pretty good meal.
Yes, you did, Tyler. I didn't really follow a recipe for the pot roast.
Hmm.
I just did it. A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Hmm. But wasn't that then just you remembering how to follow a recipe then?
Well, I guess I know the basics that goes in it, but I picked different sauces and different seasonings.
Hmm. Did you do that for the pecan pie?
No. For the pecan pie, I did very much indeed follow a recipe.
It's a very good recipe.
Thank you. It's a lot different when you're baking something. As in like a cake or a pie, because you really can't improvise too much. You got to get the basic elements in there, or else it won't turn out right.
Also, when do you want to have some of that ice cream cake we bought the other day?
Well, maybe we could have that a little closer to New Year's.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I was hoping we would be able to safely go out somewhere for New Year's.
I don't know. I guess Greece is in the orange zone, so everything's...
What does the orange zone mean?
Well, it means there's no dining in anywhere. Unfortunately.
Where does the term orange zone come from?
It's just something they made up, I guess.
And are there different zones, such as yellow zone and red zone?
Yep, it's yellow, and then orange, and then red.
Oh. So it's kind of like the system SUNY Brockport has.
Oh.
It elevates the threat level from COVID based on different factors, it seems.
That's probably the case, then.
Yeah. Late into the semester, the CERC got closed down because the threat level changed from blue, which stands for new normal, up to I would say orange at its highest.
Wow.
Which stands for elevated risk or threat. Yellow would be intermediate.
See?
So first it changed from new normal to intermediate. And then from intermediate to elevated.
Huh. Wow. Well.
And I think this happened because of new cases in Monroe County, right?
Yeah, they make a decision based on how many new cases.
How many new cases were there in Monroe County?
Today? I'm not sure, 400 or 500, I think.
400 or 500? How did so many people get COVID?
I don't know. I guess it's pretty contagious, I suppose. Plus, the way that they report this, the numbers sometimes can be a little bit flawed because sometimes locally, if somebody has it and then they get tested 4 days later or a week later, then they count it as two different occurrences, even though the person is still sick from the first time they got it. It just isn't, they're not better yet, so there's no way for them to differentiate, I guess, new cases from cases that have already been diagnosed once. So that's kind of messing up the numbers a little bit.
Okay, so if someone gets a positive test, test them periodically, and then don't count it as two cases unless you get a positive test, then a negative test, then a second positive test. Although, I'm pretty sure if someone gets COVID, wouldn't they permanently test positive because the test counts for COVID antibodies?
Well, that is possible too, yeah. So it's very complicated now. Plus, now that people are being vaccinated, it's going to make them test positive since they've been vaccinated.
Oh yeah,
for COVID, so...
Some vaccines include a weakened version of the live virus or bacteria.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, some vaccines do that
so
in order to trigger an immune response.
That's true. So yeah, it's kind of complicated time. It's a bit complicated. Oh, I guess I'm done eating. I have to go and see if I can get a hold of, see if Grandpa's back in his room yet. I'll call and see how Grandpa's doing.
Hopefully he's doing great.
I hope so. I hope he's having a good day.
Yeah. I love you, Mom.
Love you too, Ty.